What's good, YouTube? It's your boy RonnyPugs back again with another Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse video for you guys. This time looking at one of the theories out there, which happens to involve the Peter Parker of this film secretly being Tobey Maguire's version. And this theory emerges from the recent Into the Spider-Verse trailer, where we obviously see iconic moments from the Raimi trilogy, such as the train scene and the upside down kiss with Mary Jane, leading many to theorize that this movie's Peter Parker is of the Sam Raimi universe. Now, these clips we've seen could just be obvious references, sort of like what we got in Spider-Man PS4 during the first Mr. Negative fight, which I think is the more realistic answer than this Peter Parker being Tobey Maguire's, but at the same time, this could very well be Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. This makes sense considering fans have been asking for a live-action Spider-Verse movie for a while consisting of Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, and Tom Holland, so if you're going to title a film Into the Spider-Verse, why not try and create an entire trilogy of these movies, eventually leading into a live-action Spider-Verse film? To me, the word into sounds like the start of something. Although Miles is supposedly the main character of this movie, it really doesn't seem like it considering we'll be dealing with multiple Spider-Men. And who's to say if this Peter Parker turns out being Tobey Maguire's, that he's really not the main character of the story? Especially if that means we'll ultimately lead into a film starring him, Garfield, and Holland. This would also serve as a big plot twist for the film. I'm thinking if this theory turns out to be true, towards the end of the film, each Spider-Man could go back to their respective dimensions via portal, like we saw in Shattered Dimensions. Then we see this movie's Peter Parker walk through the portal, it goes from animated to live action, and all we see is this Spider-Man take off his mask, revealing himself as the Tobey Maguire version. What better ending would there be for this film? However, like I mentioned earlier in the video, these Raimi clips we've seen in the trailer could just be nods to those movies and overall fan service, but I think the real reason we're seeing this movie's Peter Parker go through the same things Tobey Maguire has is because each Spider-Man goes through the same things with minor differences in their universe. This is why the date scene involves Peter in his Spider-Man suit opposed to what it's referencing in Spider-Man 2, and that's why Peter in Spider-Man PS4 mentioned stopping the train like Tobey Maguire's worked the last time, because each Spider-Man goes through the same thing. But overall, while I would love for Into the Spider-Verse's Peter Parker to be the Tobey Maguire version, I think it's more realistic that we're seeing these Raimi similarities because each dimension of Spider-Man goes through the same thing. However, I wouldn't rule out the possibility of it being revealed that this Peter Parker is in fact Tobey Maguire's. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. Do you think that this movie's Peter Parker is the Tobey Maguire version? Why or why not? Or do you think the Raimi references are that of fan service? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, be sure to subscribe, follow my social medias, and I will see you guys again in the next video.